Hello, welcome to another AQA A-Level Physics multi-choice question. If you want to attempt this question yourself, please pause the video now. If you got the answer C, well done. Keep watching if you want to hear my explanation. So, in the circuit, the reading of the voltmeter is V. Now, it's important to note that at the moment, the switch is open, so there's no current flowing. We'll come back to that in a second. When the switch is closed, the reading becomes V over 3. What is the internal resistance of the cell? Well, the first thing I want to say is when there's no current in a circuit, the terminal PD, and that terminal PD is the potential difference that you read actually across the battery from one side of the battery to the other, from one terminal of the battery to the other. The terminal PD will equal the EMF. So we can see in this particular case, when the switch is open, the reading on the voltmeter is V. So in this particular case, the V is the EMF. When the switch is closed, that reading becomes V over 3. Now I could put some details in here. I could put V over 3 there, which would be true. That's reading the terminal PD. But just to explain it, I'm just going to say that's exactly the same reading as we would get if we put the voltmeter there. Okay. Now, the total EMF produced, that's the amount of energy per unit charge produced by the cell, has to go somewhere. So the total amount produced is V, and yet we've only got V over 3 across this external resistance. That's because there's a certain amount being used across the internal resistance, and that must be 2 over 3 V. Why does it need to be 2 over 3 V? Because the potential difference across the components must equal the potential difference of the EMF, which we've said is V. So 2 over 3 V plus 1 over 3 V is going to equal V. So we've discovered a few things here now. Now what we're still trying to find is the internal resistance of the cell. Now another thing I can say for any component, the ratio of the potential difference of two components is equal to the ratio of their resistances. So if I call this component 2 ohm, then I can say the potential difference across the internal resistance over the potential difference of the 2 ohm resistor is going to be equal to the resistance of the internal resistance over the resistance of the 2 ohm external resistance. So let's put some numbers in here now. We said that VR is equal to 2 over 3V, and that V2 is 1 over 3V, and that must equal the resistance of the internal resistance over the resistance of the external resistance, which we said was 2. So we can do some cancelling and rearranging, and we find that the internal resistance is 2 times 2 is 4 ohms. Answer C. If you found it useful, watch more of these videos, press that subscribe button and share this video with other people who you think might find it useful. Thank you for watching.